We up on that grind, yes sir. We back on that shenaniganry, that business. And by business I mean my fucking assignment. Anyway, crazy. Anyway, how are we doing today, chat? Gamers and gamerinos? Even though for the past, what, 3-4 streams I haven't been gaming much on stream. Anyway, how are we doing today, guys? We do be living and breathing, so that must account for something? Yes, yes it does. It does count for something. Good, what about you? Yeah. Passable, I'd say. Not terribly, but... Oh. I've had that... Okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm okay. Not bad, not good. Anyway, I suppose, with that being said, let's just get straight on into it. I haven't done anything since we left off on stream, but we're not in any longer of a threatening position because the assignment has been pushed back to Monday. So the due date is now this coming Monday instead of today, which thankfully gives me more time to work on this assignment. I am technically I am 99% finished. I would just need to combine all the animations into one, and then draw a background when I've put all 3 of them in, submit it, and then it's easy. But now, my extension is simply to give me more time to work on it, so I can improve how it looks and make everything a little better. So I'm gonna boot up my reference footage because that is something I will need to constantly look back and forth on every time I do this animation. Alright, here we go. Last we left off, this character here, picks up the item, then looks at it for a few seconds. Now the motion is going to be okay. Looking at the item, and now I'm gonna move. Okay. So she looks at it for a few seconds. I'm going to copy this frame, this keyframe, and then move it over for a few seconds. So she's looking at it, at least for a while. I don't want it to be too long, because it'll just make her look stiff at a certain point. Let me see. Yoink. Yoink. Okay. She looks... Okay, how long is that in time? Let me go that again. Okay. Maybe here. Yoink. He looks. What would be an appropriate amount of time for someone to be looking at an item after they help? Let me look at my reference footage, see how long it takes for the reference footage to... Okay, so that's like... Pick up. Look. So, 12 seconds. The video is... Okay, so... On the 12th second, looking at the item, on the 13th, so it's like 13.35 seconds, she's looking at the item. Okay, so you can have a look at it for like a second. So 24 frames a second. Okay, so simply what we need to do is go 186 plus 24, that is 210. Okay. So from here, to here. No, here. That's a second. Let's see. Really? Okay. Maybe that's a little too long. For the sake of the animation, I'm gonna drop it a little bit. I think that's good. Okay. Now, with the animation that I have here, I'm gonna... No, that's too much. So... Okay. I now have a frame for me to work with. So, I'm gonna go... 209. Frame 209. I'm going to move this eye back into position. I'm gonna move this back. What do you want me to do? I'm going to select the face. I'm going to have her look forward now. No. There we go. That looks like she's looking forward. Okay, so... What? Yeah, that looks like she's looking forward. Okay. So... It's like she's moving her hand back. Hello, TJS. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So... Here. Here. Let me see. Okay, that's good. Actually, that's not something I originally intended, but that now gives her that like slight anticipation. So she's looking at the item, and then she's looking in the area that she wants to throw. That's good. That's not actually what my reference footage had, but that's a lot better because the anticipation of the animation is what my teacher is looking for when she's marking. It's pretty good. Okay, so frame 209, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Frame 213. She looks like she's pissed. She has it. That wasn't really the intention I was giving on this particular screen here. Let me... This is like her resting face. So, oh, no, actually, it does kind of look like she's a little angry. So, I'm gonna eyebrows a little up, so she's not that angry. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Looks like she has more of a resting face now. I mean, it still worked. Yeah. Okay. No. No. What? No. That's pogging. She's pogging. Okay. She's got a few faces here. Okay. That's fine. This bitch empty. Yeet. For real. Right. Doink. She looks forward. Okay. All right. Now on 213, we're gonna go for 213. We're gonna have... Okay, I'm gonna have her hand, this hand, I'm gonna have it start moving out. Is there any back leaning? So she turns her back, she turns her body a little. We can apply some squashing, like stretching, I mean. Not like that. Not entirely what I meant. Can I just select the thing? I can't. Okay, nope. So if I select one thing, it makes me select the whole thing. Okay, that's not really what I'm looking for. Okay. I don't think there's a way for me to... Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll just work with this. This is fine. So... She looks. Now... Okay. I think on the next frame. It's on the next frame that I want this. Is it? So she looks. She's looking that way. She's going to reel her hand back. Maybe a little further. Yes. Yes. So we can have her hand, like, starting to climb up. No. What else? He has... Her feet don't move, like, at all. Okay. So it's gonna get to a point where her hand is, like, in a near 90-degree angle. So... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. This... Okay. I can move ahead a little. Then tame 217. We're gonna have this. That's not correct. Okay. I'm gonna have to move this a little out. That worked. It did. Nice. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Yep. Excellent. 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 Okay, so she hitting the robot there. Anyway, so her hand is gonna move back. No. Okay. No. So what I want is, I want the whole hand. I want it to go back, like, I wanted to squash it a little. So, to, like, mimic the idea of it, like, that looks weird right now, but I'm gonna trust the process. Okay, that's gonna straighten a little more. Now, for this hand, I'm gonna raise it up again. This hand is going to change to a pointing hand, if I can find that. Yep, there we go. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, with this hand... Okay, so... Okay, my reference footage has the backhand, like, a little bit of an angle, like this. So, how's it start? It's... Okay. The angle's the whole way, it's not, like... So here's what I'm gonna do. In this hand, I'm going to move the angle, but I'm gonna do this. So after selecting the whole hand, it's gonna move. Okay. Just for the sake of movements, and, like, I'm gonna add on the fact that she, like, maybe, like, moves her foot back a bit, so she's, like, in a more stable position to throw. Like, she moves her leg back just a tiny bit. So what I'm gonna do is, on this frame, I'm going to slide her foot back. I'm going to have this foot here. I'm gonna move the foot a little, angle it a little. Okay, how does that look? Okay. I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to trust the process on this. It'll look weird right now, I know, but I'm going to trust the process. Hello, Possum. How you doing today? Okay, so frame 17, frame 221. We're going to re-enlarge it. Is that what I want? Okay, so on the next frame, he has a hand. So, no. Is that correct? Okay, no, it's not. So, okay, no, that doesn't look right at all. So, it also looks a little too large. So, I'm gonna shrink it a little. Okay. So, move the hand up. Hmm. Okay. Hold it out. And then... Okay. Might not be here long. I have to get up early tomorrow. All good. No problem. Okay. So... we're gonna have... So on this frame, I'm going to move the hand out. I'm going to flip. Okay. Flip it like that. That's just not correct at all. Okay, so I select the whole thing instead. Yep. That's just also wildly incorrect. Hang on. Okay, so on this frame, I rotate the whole hand. So it's like this. So... okay, it's doing that thing again. A bit of a lag. Okay, how am I doing this? It's like the rotation there. So what if I remove that? What if I just remove that frame? So okay. I'm just gonna try normally. Okay, yeah, this is what happens when I mess with it. Now it's gonna look weird, and I have to take a while to reorganize how it looks normally. Okay, so that Okay, maybe we could do with a little shorter and make that a little. Okay, that looks correct. So now her hand. Okay, she stops moving her hand on this frame. So we're gonna select this whole frame hand and move it up. Okay, she's gonna start straightening it out from here. And just gonna step back a little more. Then on this frame, we're gonna change this foot. Nope. So we're gonna angle this up more. Then her foot is stable like so. Like so. And actually, I want to change on this one. Then this one change to here. Okay. And okay, so on this frame, I want her hand to continue to straighten out. Now, out, have the pointing pose. There it is. Now, have it point out all the way. You know what? Tilt her whole head, whole body up. So, and now, with this... Her whole eye is now looking at that angle. So, I'm gonna widen this out a little. How does that look? Okay. Worst. Let's select all this. We're gonna widen it. We're gonna widen it out a little more. Like stretch and then like widen. Yeah, that looks better. So let's see what happens if I flip it now. Will it still do the... Yep, it still does the wacky thing. So it's not stretching out here. How do I make it so it doesn't do that? It's still doing that. Okay. Okay. He's looking at it. He readies her hand. So... So... Let me see. What? What? Okay. Now it looks a little too... The hand itself looks... Okay. That's fine. So we have here this pointing animation. And... How do I make it so for just this frame? Just like at the start of this frame. don't want it to flip. Why is it flipping like that? Okay. How about this next frame is when she does the flip. Okay. Keyframe mode. Wait, I can have it off keyframe mode? What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Not for what I want. Not for the purposes that I want. Set stop motion keyframe. Maybe that'll do what I want. No, it did not. Okay. Stop motion keyframe. Okay. Okay. Okay, so from this to this, I want there to be... Now I want there to be movement. Okay, so on this keyframe, I'm going to select this whole hand and move it. Okay. Let me see. Okay. That's just not correct. So... Oh, it's this entire keyframe is a stop motion frame. So, if I change this to a motion keyframe, would that do anything? Set stop motion keyframe, set the section between current keyframe and next keyframe change progressively. Okay, so if I did that... Okay, so now it's set in a motion keyframe. So that means if I did this move, this would now make more sense. Yes, it does. Okay. Let's confirm. Okay. Not too bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. I'm gonna position the eye a little bit. No. I think eye was fine where it was. So, like... Did that? Cool. So, pointing. She's gonna hold that pose for a few seconds. Her eye moved down. Let's... Okay. Maybe I shouldn't move the eye. Yeah, the eye has no business moving. Up. Mess something up? Okay. I Control Z one too many times. Alright, here we go. Now, on this frame is now this frame. This frame is now this pose in the reference. So now on this frame, she's gonna hold the pose for about triple. So okay, so that means what I need to do is I need to go 4. I'm spacing it between 4s usually. 157 to 160. Yeah, okay, so I need to go 4, 8, 12. 12. So 229 plus 12, that is 241. So probably not that slow. I'll go here. So she's holding the pose. She's ready to throw it. She's looking at the area. And then, in this frame, she's gonna chuck it. So, we're gonna move this. We're gonna move this. We're gonna select the whole thing. Okay, to give the illusion of, like, movement, I'm gonna move this back to... Ooh, that's not correct. That's not correct. Okay, it's that. So... Ooh. Okay. Nice. Is that... No. That's just not correct. Okay. Why does she move like that? I don't want it to move like that. So... What if we set this as... Insert keyframe, delete keyframes. That's not correct. Stop motion. No. How do I remove the motion out of it? Go to previous keyframe, find key exposure, create drawing, create into drawing. Ease on adjusting keyframes. Okay. So let me think. Ease in. I'm just gonna mess with this. See what this does. That does nothing. Okay. So I don't want this to move. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the keyframe again. I'm gonna delete the keyframe. I'm going to... On this frame, since she's opening her eyes... Hang on. Is that what I want to do? Okay, so... On this one... No, too far. Okay. This one... We're gonna remove the keyframe. She's reeling back. She's looking. And... Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Stay on this one. She... Insert delete keyframe, set a stop motion keyframe here. That's what I'm gonna do. So Now she is reel her hand back up, her whole hand, down. Okay, that's not really what I wanted, but okay, what if I did this? Oh, no, I know what to do. So, on this frame here, I don't do any movements. No. Okay, so, if that's the same keyframe, then that keyframe is here. I'm gonna make the most minimal movement. Nice. Okay. So, now on this keyframe and everything else going on is going to be motion keyframes. So now, from frame 239 to frame 243, we're gonna move her like normal. I'm gonna move it down, move this up. So if that's correct, that's a stop motion keyframe. Why is it doing that? I want to do this. Wait, is it? No, it is. Okay, that's good. It's good. So, no, this is wrong. That's not meant to do that. Why is it doing that? Oh, wait, no. Oh, this is annoying. This is really annoying. What did I just do? Alright, that's cringe. Okay, I'm removing this keyframe. I don't know what's happening. We'll just try again. Okay, so from this to this is a stop motion keyframe. I want to make sure that everything is selecting here. Like, everything here is now set to motion keyframe. And from this is a motion keyframe. Set the section between the current keyframe and the next keyframe to change progressively. Creates all in between key values. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. Okay. So, I just click that. Then 243. Let's just test. Okay. No, stop. Okay, now it's behaving how I want it to. Good. Okay. I accidentally rendered it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alright. This is good. Okay. Save. Hydration reminder, everyone. Don't forget to drink your liquid, your water. Drink what? I just said water. What liquid? What are you talking about? You're yapping nothing, bro. Insert TJS innuendo here? Bro, he's not even here to defend himself. What are you talking about? Or is he here? Okay. I'm gonna move the hand back. This, no. We're gonna select this back up, and then move this back up here. Okay. Oh, okay. So this movement's actually wrong. Okay, so let me move it back. I'm gonna move this back up, back here. That's correct. Select the eyebrow. Move it back up. Okay, that's what I want. So this uh arm isn't actually just, it's bending inward. It's not being squashed to move back. So I can't even make the illusion of it's a squash and stretch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to okay. No. No, I'm pretty sure we've already established that we can't do that. So okay. It's kind of a strange angle with this one. So on this frame she moves. Her hand is going to okay, so no, actually it is gonna no. Just to test, I am gonna make it squash. Just to see like what'll happen. So 243, 247. She's gonna move her hand up like this. She's going to shrink her hand some more. Move it down. Okay. Okay. So on this frame, 47, 251. Sure. Gonna raise her hand up. Then on this hand, I'm gonna... Okay. No. No. Okay. I'm gonna put back to normal. Okay. Okay, no. Getting to a point where... Okay. I'd say it, but I'd get in trouble. Good choice. Okay. I'm gonna move a hand down. Okay. So, I actually want to curve up here. That's not correct. Oh. Yeah, okay. So... I'm gonna move the hand back a little more. So on this hand, it can move down here. Okay. So... Oh, no, I know what to do. So... Okay, so on this frame... Yeah. Okay. I know what to do. I need to... On this frame, like on the next one, instead of it just being an immediate movement, there should be like an extra movement of the hand, of this hand, moving back one more time before throwing. I think that's what the... Yeah. That's another bit of anticipation that I think could be pretty good. So we're just... How do I do this? I've already established some frames here. So what would I need to do to... Let me think. I'm gonna check my files. Not files, the uni website. Let me see. Okay, yep. That's exactly what I was looking for. Week 10 handout, yep. With this, I can open this one, open this, close that. Okay. Let's see. The thing I want to do is mention here. So... Make sure she steps forward with one leg before throwing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think... Angle it like this. Okay. Okay, so... What if I moved these back like that? That just produces the exact same frame, so I'm going to delete this one. So on this frame, the one in the middle, I'm going to swing the hand back one more time. Let's see how that looks. Okay, yeah. There's like an extra bit of movement. It seems a little too quick though, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these back by 2 extra frames. Does this produce the exact same? That's exactly the same keyframe, so I'm going to remove this one. Okay. This is... Hold on. Okay. He steps forward with one leg before throwing. Okay, so on here, she... Let me think. So, let me visualize it myself. She has her leg out like this. She's got a ball out pointing. So... Oh, I know what to do. Okay. Simple. So, with this leg that she has out, I'm just going to have her, in the process of... On this frame, I'm gonna make her step forward with that leg. So we'll curve this. We will move this. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. Then this movement gonna move herself forward. Let me see. Okay. Okay. What? That. Okay. Now, straighten the foot out. I'm gonna have this foot flat here. And yep. So she doesn't move this leg much. So I'm gonna move this back. Just barely. So when her foot lands. Okay. That looks pretty close. Right. Maybe the kick out is a little too much. So we're just gonna do this. How's that? Let's play it. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I'd say. Okay. It's already 2 o'clock. Interesting. Time flies when you're concentrated. Okay. The next frame, 257, 261. I'm going to... I'm taking a break. I'm not gonna take 30 minutes. But I will be I'll keep the stream running. Yep. Alright. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. That was enough of a rest. Anyway. Alright. We back in that mindset, grind set. No, grind set, mindset. That's what it is. Full views when it's simply been a BRB screen, tremendous grind set. Hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just been that good. What do you want? So okay, I'm gonna pop and move in this back. No, this foot is not correct. So okay, wait. Okay. No. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the Pokeball has left the hand. Now okay. We're gonna move her whole hand back. And we're gonna lean her front press forward. So she is in the action of still in the action of throwing it. Okay. Now we like where is that blasted thing? What? Where is that blasted thing? Okay, it's right there. So we select it. Why did it disappear? Okay, it's right there. And then it fucking disappears. What if I this? Okay, so if it did that, then pick up. And it's back. 9. Okay, so we're gonna. It's there. It's there. Okay, nice. He does have a good BRB screen. Thank you. I did not put much effort into that at all. I did not put much effort into the be right back starting soon or thanks for watching screens. So, yeah, pretty good. Okay, so it's at an angle when she's throwing it. So, that. But I'm gonna have to make it smaller. What the heck? What did I just do? Oh, I moved the entire thing. Okay, that's fine. So, bigger. Bit of an angle. A bit more of an angle. Yeah. Okay. So, on this frame, I need to straighten that hand out more. So, 5, extend to frame 300. Nice. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Now on this frame, all right. So she lets go of the Pokeball on this frame. How does she look for the rest of the time? Okay. On this frame, now 265. More. Move the leg back. So with the back leg, that's... Yeah, it's the back leg. Okay. Nice. We're gonna bend the front out. No. More. We're gonna move the hand out. We're gonna move her face a little out. And her hands can go back. Let's straighten that hand out. And this Pokeball will do a tumble, then move. Oh, yeah, the pivot's not exactly in the... Hang on. There we go. So... There's an arcing. That's strange. Let me see if that fixed it. It didn't. Okay, wait, what if I did this? That's quick. So... Yeah, that solved it. Okay, that doesn't match the... That doesn't match the arc. Why can't it be in a straight line, dog? There's a bounce. Why are you bouncing? Okay. Okay. So maybe I just angled it down like this. Move it a little lower. Die. What the hell? Hang on. Why are you... Maybe that's why. Okay. I'm messing with something that I don't really know what. So... That jump doesn't even make sense. Okay. Okay. That maybe. I bent her arm, so like more of a... No. Make sure her arm follows through after the ball leaves her hand. Like, let it fall after the ball's thrown. Yep. I will. Right now I'm just needing to... I need to fix the ball because... it looks weird. I am removing this keyframe. Need to do the change onto this frame. And then in this frame, lower. Okay. Okay. Let me see. So much of my focus was stolen from the stream. Oh, what happened? You've been doing good though? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. 65, 265, 269. Nice. Just straighten this. Oops. Rise up a little more. Okay. We're gonna select this full hand. We're gonna bring it down. We're gonna swing this hand out. Move the body a little. Select her whole head. Look in the direction of where the Pokeball is being thrown. Roommate was on the phone with me for an hour and a half, then halfway through my aunt was yelling at me for my room's condition. I see. Head ain't been too good, and it was showing in my room. Ah, I see. Okay. How does this look? Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Sure. Okay. But I don't own a dog anymore. Congratulations? You seem happy about that. Was it stressful? or something? Like you weren't in a proper mindset to take care of an animal? Is that why you were happy? I didn't want him or like him, and also yes, fair enough. No, that's fair. I do not have the house space or mental space to take care of a pet. I couldn't possibly. Yeah. Mom dropped him off in a yard after I said I would consider watching him a year and a half ago. I see. Fair enough. Okay. Maybe I want that movement a little more dramatic. Let me see. So, she picks it up, she looks at it, and then she positions, she throws. Okay. Actually, I want this thing off screen. So, how does that look now? Okay. I have been stuck with that Chihuahua Dachshund mix for a year and a half. Oh, okay. Hey, it actually looks more, like, less of an arc. That's pretty good. Okay, so we'll run it back. Look. Okay, that's pretty good. So, 269, 273. So, my hand's gonna drop some more. Let me check my footage again. I'm starting to stray away from my footage, my reference footage. But it's fine. Okay, yeah. I haven't done that. So, I'm just gonna go off of intuition at this point. What? Okay. Drop her body some more. So her hand is already dropping. Let's curve that hand. Drop some more. Okay. Maybe that's too sharp of a pullback. So we're gonna let me see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Now that the ball is off screen, we're gonna go 273, 277. We're gonna gently start moving her body back into a more neutral position. So it's gonna look like, okay. Hmm. No, that doesn't look correct. What if I did this? So... Okay, on this frame, we're gonna go 279, 284. Now we start moving her body down. Okay. It's a little too long. So... Okay. Okay. We have something to work with, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'll make edits in the flap. So... Okay. $88 to 92. Oh, it's not it's this fucking problem again. Okay. What if I just did that? That doesn't look unrealistic. Wait a minute. I think that's the wrong hand pose. Is it? No. Was it supposed to be like this? It was supposed to be like this. Yes. Okay. So that doesn't look wrong. That doesn't look wrong. So let me see. The turning still is off. Why do you have to turn like that? Stupid. What if you didn't? What if you just didn't turn like that? What if you just didn't? Now it looks like her hand's twitching. Great. Wait. Okay. What if I... Hang on. What if I did this? Control C. Then... Control V. Control V. Control V. Wait, did I fix it? I think I did it. Yay! Now it's not only not moving, but now it doesn't look like her hand's twitching. Excellent. I fixed it. Nice. I'm pretty proud of that fix. I don't think that was meant to be an orthodox fix, but I fixed it nonetheless. Okay. Bleh. Now, next, okay, 292, 296. We're gonna fix her leg. Okay. I'm gonna pull her body back up. Her head down. And let's make that hand visible. Nice. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied with that. This goes on to frame 310. So we're gonna go F5 and then go frame 310. Okay. Now we're able to run through the whole thing. Okay, nice. I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of happy with that. It's not perfect, but... Okay. It's not perfect, but I'm going to work with this. Okay. Now comes the part where I have to combine all of the losses, like, all the 3 animations into one. So, week 11. Yep, here we are. Congrats on completing this part. Thank you, thank you. It only took me like 4 streams for me to get all of it together. It doesn't seem like you're done though. Yep, I am not. As you may have heard, I had 3 other animations that I worked on: a walking, a run jump, and this one, a crouch throw. So what I need to combine the next thing I need to do is combine all 3 of those animations into one animation. Then I need to make a background for it. The background won't be too hard. I'll just need to make something like constantly moving as she's walking. That'll be easy, I think. So the hard part of that is done. The assignment. Just doing all 3 of the animations. Okay. Let's look at the assignment material that was given to me. while I am required to work on this. Okay, so merging your scenes together. Here we are. To save a scene, go to the top toolbar, go to Window, Library. This is not the node library, so not this one. So View. Wait, did I read that correctly? Window. Yeah, Window. Library. Okay. Little pop-up appeared. So go to the tool property toolbar and press the icon. Select library. Okay, so this thing here. Right-click on Harmony Premium Library. Right to modify. This will be the area which you save your scene. Okay, so this. Right to modify. Okay. Right-click on Harmony Premium New Folder. Rename appropriately. Right-click on Harmony Premium Library. New folder. Okay. So what am I naming this thing? Select the layer and stop motion you want to save. Select the layers and stop motion keyframes you want to save. Click and drag the highlighted keys into the library folder you have created. A rename option will appear, named appropriately like walking your walk cycle keys walk. Okay. So, layers are in the .ppl file. Drag this to the new scenes timeline. Move the keyframes to the library folder. Highlighted the keyframes. The layers are now in the library inside your created folder. You can either save and close your project, find and reopen your new project. Okay, so sure. So let me. Okay, let me go to the end. That's the whole animation. Now that I can see all the keyframes. So this one I'm gonna name. Okay. Thankfully, the stream didn't pick up on that. That almost just doxed me. Anyway, it didn't pick up. It's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna name this Crouch. No. So, select the... Okay, no. Set now. I've renamed it. Select the layers and stop motion keyframes you want to save. Okay. So it will be from this. It'll be these ones. Now, click and drag the highlight keys into the library folder you have created. Okay. Drag them into here. Crouch, jump. Sure. Okay. Crouch, jump, .tpl. A rename option will appear, named appropriately, like naming your walk cycle keys walk. Okay. The layers are now in your library inside the created folder. You can either save and close your projects, find and reopen your new project or the project you want to move the keys to. This is how you will move your rigged keyframes to any scene. I see. Okay, that's what I need to do. I understand it. I understand it now. So, I now have this. I have all this selected. And, okay, I'm going to save. So, close. I'm gonna boot up the other file. So, the other two files. So I have here the walking to running. I'm gonna take a while because I need to boot up these other two files. Anyway, hydration reminder, everyone. Read later. Okay. I have this animation here. I'm gonna open up the second one. My running jumping animation. I'm gonna boot this up. Okay. I'm just gonna let this run. So you guys can see something as I am working off screen. Okay, so I have this second one booted up now. Read this later. Close library. Now. Okay. Not okay. So this is my walking. So what I need to do is okay, let's read this over again. I have the library up here. I have the Harmony Premium. I have the crouch jump .tpl file in here. Okay, now I need to write to modify. I've already done that. I need to create a new folder. Okay, so write to modify, new folder. This will be the walk cycle. I'm going to select all of these. No, I'm just going to select this. And then also, no. Select all these. Then select the layers and stop motion keyframes you want to save. So, hang on. There we go. These two. Then drag the highlighted keys into the library folder you have created. So I'm going to drag these into the walk cycle. And now I'm going to name this walk.ppl. Okay, that's done. The layers are now saved in the library. You can either save and close the project. Okay, let's save this. I'm going to close this. And I repeat the process for my running cycle. Now, I have here. Okay, so what is this? Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. So we're going to right-click this, right to modify. We're going to press new folder, crouch jump, walk.tpl. Okay, walk. So this is run. Running, jumping. Okay, now I select all the keyframes and this, no, not that, this. So with these, I'm going to now click and drag into the file. It's going to load. I'm going to call this run jump.ppl. I'm going to save. I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to close this. So now, Harmony Premium has not updated. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pause this animation, I'm going to save, I'm going to switch to be right back, so I can close the program, because I've already saved it, and then I'm going to reboot it again. So the three files will now be in the library for the third file. So I should be able to start from the third one and okay. Let me confirm it works. So I'm going to... Why is this not loading? Okay. No. So that works. Let me have this here. So if I select this, I can delete this. Delete. It's not working. Why can't I delete this? Oh, because that's not visible. Okay, so I'm going to color card. No, I want that. Ground. I need that. Delete this. I guess I can't delete that. Okay. Okay, now it works. Here we are. So now we need to... Okay, so I've extended out the animation a lot. So I'm going to select these. I'm going to move them way back. More. Just for the sake of being out of the way. Okay. Nice. Okay, there's a few frames that it's not visible on. Okay. Now I'm gonna go over here to the beginning. And... Okay, so now let me see. The layers are now saved. Find and open your new project or the project you want to move the keys to. This is how you'll move your rigged keyframes to any scene. You copy your keyframes from your walk cycle to move it into your scene with the run... Okay, no, yep, I know this. So, File, Open, Windows, on Harmony Premium, then reopen the current scene. Yes, yes. Then the library. I've got the walk cycle here. I'm going to go right to modify. Right to modify. Here we are. So if you're unable to see a saved... Okay, no, I can see it here. So, the walk cycle here. What you place in your library on your personal device will stay as storage, allowing you to access any layers or keys to add/remove to any new scene you create. If for any reason during assignment or during you add a folder to your library and kind of select... Okay, that's fine. Okay, so... Opening a scene that is empty. No, I don't want that. So, if I just... did this. It didn't do anything. Copy. So... Paste. That didn't do anything. Okay, so this animation is still here. That's fine and all. Why won't this one appear? Opening a scene that is empty. If at any point your project opens to an empty save, you may... Okay, no, that's fine. So... Okay, I've selected right to modify. A walk cycle. If I double-click this... Now what's this? Open library, new folder, close library, refresh. Open library. Okay, no, that didn't do that. So, dragging it's not doing anything. Clicking it's not doing anything. Preview thumbnail? No, that's the wrong button. So, let me see. It's telling me that okay, so that's not working. Okay, I've got a lecture in here. It'll probably tell me... It may actually just tell me what it is. So, I'm gonna mute this. I'm going to... look. Are you actually going to show me what it's like in Harmony? Open this folder. This is all just the same shit that I've seen. Okay. Premium library. New folder. Okay. Right here. So the lecturer makes a new file. Then okay. Saved. Let me see. Static. Wait, what did he just do? It was a simple drag. So why didn't that work? Walk.tpl, holding. Oh, I was supposed to drag it on the screen, not on the... Okay, that's interesting. So, my walk cycle. That's fine. Okay, so this isn't actually the... Okay, I'm going to save this before this walks into any problem. I'm going to now go to the running jump. I'm going to drag it onto here. That just That wasn't supposed to happen. That's interesting. It's playing at the same time. That's not at all what was supposed to happen. Okay, this is weird. So if I just move them here. Let's see. No. Wait a minute. I am now confusing myself. So if I move this. Okay, so this one, the second one that has appeared here, is the running animation. Well, why the hell is it doing that? So strange. Okay, so now I'm going to reboot. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this wall. Move it up here. Play. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay. Now, what the fuck? Why is it down here? Oh, because I've added all. Okay, no, I know why. That's fine. I didn't fuck up my. It did. It fucked up with my. Okay. Hang on. The ball is rising now. Okay. Why is it doing that? Okay. No. Wait. I'm gonna get out of this lecture. So, why is it... Oh, maybe it's because... Ooh, that's grim. Okay, let's remove some of the useless flack. The things that just don't make sense here. So, move this up here. Let's remove these. Delete. So, okay. This doesn't need to exist. So that needs to exist because this is the Pokeball. So this is the ground. Okay. What is this? It's this animation. Move it up. Why is it floating now? Why do you float? Why are you doing that? That's so confusing. It didn't used to do that. Maybe it's because it's not in line. one frame over. That didn't do me. And it's still moving. That's just annoying. That's just really annoying. Why do you have to do that, man? So, I don't think this frame that's making it do that. So it rises a whole lot. Not have that, please. Instead, you're moving forward. Wait, I'm not having this. So it's just, I simply do this, Control V, and then I go over to the same frame, and then I Control, no, wait. I go over to the next frame. Hello? So this frame, I select the whole thing, I go Control C, I go over to the problem frame, I select the whole thing and Control V. Okay. Now it's rising. Oh my god, you've been streaming 2 hours? It does not seem that long. Yeah. It kinda just happens. Yeah, 2 hours is... that can just happen. Especially while I'm working. So... I know what I can do. I can pull out the trusty ruler again. So... I'm gonna put the ruler here. That is the exact line that the ball is going. I'm gonna scroll it here. I'm going to move the Pokeball like here. Let's see. Why are you doing that? Okay. 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 So, I'm gonna try my best not to move the... Why do you move? I hope that's unnoticeable. Okay, it's pretty unnoticeable. That's fine. Okay, I call that a success. Okay, very good, very good. I'm going to save before this fucks up anymore. These 2 frames don't account for anything, so I'm just going to remove these 2 frames. Delete keyframes. So, with this animation, I'm going to select, and then... come on. No. Select everything. I am simply going to move it back. None. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, what is this? This is nothing. Deleting this keyframe. So... okay. I'm gonna move this red color card. No, I need that. So this is the, like, background. No. No. Fine. Okay, so... Okay. I remembered what my problem was with this. I needed to loop this walk cycle about 3 times before it bursts into the room. So I'm going to move everything back. And with this one, I need to remove this keyframe. Oh god. Okay. Why did you... What the fucking hell? Okay. So Control C, Control V. It's not really what I want. So if I remove this keyframe, no, delete keyframe. A brief period of just like nothing showing. How does that look? No. Delete keyframe. Let me see. I think that's... Okay. Ooh, I know what to do. Maybe instead, I move these frames a little closer. So... No. The startup is a little too... Is it? Maybe I need to... Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Delete these keyframes. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's why. So... What if... Delete keyframe. What if I just... move the keyframe up here? Hang on. Run it back. It's... Wait. It's like, that's kind of there. Like, yeah, kind of. Okay. Delete keyframe. Delete keyframe. Delete keyframe. Move this keyframe here. So... Warp. Okay. Doesn't look natural. Something's off. No, actually, I don't think it's that bad. So it's from this frame. We're gonna copy this. We're going to move. Ah, yeah. Move all this back. Back some more, I think. Yep. Move it back. Okay, so with this, we're gonna replace this keyframe here. Hello? Paste. Oh. Okay. It's this frame. So we're gonna not move that. We are simply going to not move that either. We are going to Control C. No. We're gonna control. No, shut up. Shut up. Control C. And Control V. That didn't work. Control V. Why isn't the Control C, Control V working? That's a new one. Copy cells from the timeline. Paste cells in the timeline. Okay, now it works. Okay, I have a few extra frames that I don't need. So it's this and this. So I want to delete keyframes. So now I want to move these 3 closer here. How does that look? Nope. She stopped. I don't want that to stop. Okay, where? Let's remove this keyframe. So she's just going to keep walking. Yes. Closer. How's that look? Okay. Let's run it back. Okay, good. Good. And then it fucking... Okay. We select all this. And we move it. Why? We select that. Why did she flip her head? That makes no sense to me. Did she have to rotate her head like that? Let me just reverse psychology it. That didn't work at all. Wait. I did this. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so that means if I go here. Okay. That's... Wait. Hang on. Hmm. Okay, no. I think it works better if I had the animations break. Like, she doesn't stop, she just goes into the run. So, what I think I need to do is... I'm gonna take a photo of this. I need to take a photo of this frame. Then... Okay, there we go. Oh, this frame here. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Snap. Now. I need to find a frame here that closely resembles like she's about to run. That's as good as any. Okay. Don't forget to stretch, everyone. Oh, speaking of stretching, I'm gonna take another break. I'm gonna save this. Been working a good while. We're doing pretty well. So, I'm gonna take a break. I will be back. Alright. That was an acceptable break. Alright, we back at it. Mhm. There he is. Yep, there I am. Okay. Um. Alright. It's a little cooked. Um. Hmm. Right. I was looking for the frame that closely matched. Okay, where is it? I had it. This one. Is it? Okay, so the way that she has herself running in this pose is that so that's her right arm going back. So it's probably this pose then. Okay. I'm gonna put a ruler up. I'm gonna mark it to make sure that's the frame that I want to keep track of. So then I'm going to clear these keyframes. Now, okay. Let's select. Okay, I have lost the timing of this animation. Alright, gonna have to sort that a little later. Okay, closer, but not really. Okay, so this. Move this light here. Okay. That's like fine. Only keyframe. I'm gonna move this closer. How does that look? Hmm. Okay, other than the moving, like because she's not in the same spot as that's like fine. Though, how do I fix that? Um, how do I fix this? She's what if? Okay, why is it just? Hang on. Okay, so that's a whole rig. Would it? Okay, yep, I'll do that. This. I'm gonna remove this. This clutter. Okay, let me see. Okay, so she's on line 10. Okay, so what I need to do is... This ground is kind of pissing me off. Oh, I got the line set to 10. She's not even on 10. Okay, what was I doing? Anyway, alright. I'm probably gonna have to painstakingly move each frame to line 10. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. That's like, fine. I fucking, yes. So the first frame, he is... Okay. I'm going to take a photo of this, so I can analyze, I can keep track of where exactly the foot is meant to be. Let me get my ruler. I'm gonna put this next to, I'm gonna put this here. So, yep. Now, I take the photo like so. There we go. Now, I just need to make sure that spot is exactly... Okay, no, this would be a better photo, because it'll get the end of the grid. Take a photo? Okay. Okay, so... just gonna have a foot down on this frame. That's another thing I need to take into consideration. I'm going to take a photo of that. Now, we go over to this frame. She's at the very end. Okay, so we want her to be here. This is exactly where we want her to be. I'm gonna put the ruler back. This is the line to show that she is meant to be on this grid. I'm going to... Now I'm going to select her entirely. And... let me check. Okay, so her foot is at the end of that grid. So, that means... Okay, let me count. So this is line 10. She's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, grid 10. Okay, so that means this is line 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's when she has her foot on the ground. So she should be here. Let me move her down. So... okay. That is now to be my frame of reference every time. Okay, yeah. It looks pretty similar to where she is. Okay. Okay. She needs to be on that frame. This is going to be tedious as shit, but something that I did not account for when I was creating the whole thing, so suffer the consequences, I guess. Okay. Do I have an easier mark? Like, an easier way to mark it? So... wait a minute. The exact line is... oh no. Okay, so... the exact line... Oh, that's a lot easier for me to track. So it's 10x 3y. Easy. That's easy. That's really easy for me to keep track of. Okay, so on this frame, we're on this frame now. So we need to line up the back foot of her leg to x10 3y. Wait. Now I'm being confused. This line, I need to kill this line. This line needs to die. Okay, I am removing this. That shit was annoying me. Okay, let me see if, I need to confirm if it incidentally removed anything else that I didn't want removed. No, it didn't remove anything I didn't want it. Good. He's still live? What are you talking about? Of course I'm still live. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be live? My knight's being held hostage? I'm sorry, bro. Still here viewing, though. What do you mean your knight's being held hostage? What happened? I literally just got YouTube back open and didn't know if you were done. No. I'm not gonna be done for a while. Okay, no. I want this foot here. Just to confirm. Her front foot. Okay, it's her front. No, that's her left? Well, left foot. Left foot is on 10. So I'm going to do the same. Her left foot is on 10. Her right back foot, on the very back, is on Y3. My aunt's just having a good conversation with me. Pretty good, actually. Oh. If you need to leave because of that, then don't stop the talk on the account of me. Okay, I need to remove this keyframe. Okay, so the right foot needs to be on line 10. Yep. No, she's done. She just went to bed. I see. Okay. Do I have a better way of lining that up? No. So, it have to be here, just like approximately. I am not looking forward to how much jittering the walk cycle is going to be. Ugh. She's just trying to help me find a way to be happier? Huh. That's good. I hope you do get happier. Okay. This is about to be a cancerous process. So... okay, that's so far believable. She might know I'm a furry. Actually went pretty well there. Huh. That's good. Matt? I'm pretty sure TJS has talked about being a furry a few times. That's, your fault for not paying attention? I don't know. I don't. He's talked about this before, so like, yeah. Oh, that's another good way for me to check. You can line up like that. Line 10. Here. Here. Okay. Now it looks like she's in a... Okay. You have on stream. Yeah, he has. I don't think I've deep dived on anything about Asuna yet, but I've mentioned it. Yes. Now it doesn't look natural. Okay. Hang on. Just... Okay, no, this ground was pissing me off, so I'm going to delete this. Like, remove this entire thing. So... Okay. What the hell can I do about this? Okay, I'm going to check. I'm gonna consult google.com. I'm gonna ask what I can do. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna take a while. Okay. Anyway, I didn't really find out. I'm still trying to find out what it is. Okay. Hey, I don't know what you guys are talking about in chat, but like, let's not get anywhere suspectful areas. Okay. Oh, okay. What else can I do? Let me see. Offset the whole animation with the parent peg? Okay, let me see. Create a new peg above. Let me see. Because you move the parent leg, all the existing motion keys remain intact and enter in the entire animation system together without changing the original. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay. So, find the peg. Look at the peg that controls. Yep, I've got this here. Scroll through the timeline and confirm that moving this peg will move the whole character. If I did that, then no. So she's gonna move back there. Identify the animated peg. Target the master peg. Okay. How do I select master peg? If I did that, then okay. I move this. Okay, that's not what I want. Select the animated peg. P. Make the new peg parent. New offset peg, animated peg, character. Okay, so it says I should be able to just move the master peg and the whole animation moves with it, but it's not doing that. Oh, this is grim. Okay. Okay. Select the whole thing. That's not the Reaper. What? What reference are you making? Click ease. Set on selection. Remove the exposure. Add the exposure. Paste mode. Fill empty cells. That's not it. Layer properties. X, Y, Z. Okay. This is okay. Okay. Create a new peg. No. Move in the correct position. X, Y. Okay. If I move the x-axis, see the values for X, Y, and Z. Ooh. Okay. So, let me check. Here. Okay. So the XY axis should just be replicatable. If I did this, then I've got the XY axis now. So for the camera, if I go over here and look at the layer properties, then go over to the XY axis, the answer should simply be typing in the new XY axis of the numbers that I took. So no, it isn't. They're exactly the same numbers. What the fuck? Okay, now it's appearing. Hmm. That's interesting. Master peg X, Y, Z. Okay, the numbers are there, but I can't edit. Why is that? Okay, so the pivot axis doesn't actually matter. I fucking guess. So, layer properties. No. Like the whole thing. It is exactly the same number. 10, 8, 2, 6, 9, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2. Ugh. Okay. That's... I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You said it was grim? Oh, yeah. I guess I did. I guess I did say that, huh? Alright, anyway. Okay. Okay. Yep. It does move. So... Frame 279. Frame 279. Okay, let me see what can be done. I think it can be done about this. Let's see. Okay, so maybe I need to take a photo of this. The XYZ master pegs of the position. Then I go over to the camera, go back here. So the number should be different. They are. What the hell? Frame. I'm on frame 1. How the hell am I doing this? Don't like this. Don't like this at all. What did that do? Nothing. How am I moving? Okay. If I bring the grid back. Okay. What time is it? 4:12? Okay. I'm gonna try one more thing. If it doesn't work, then I'm probably just gonna call here. Let me see. June. It is 5th June right now. Okay, that's not going to work. How is... Okay, it's not on the same frame either, but... Oh, of all three, they are supposed to blend together, yes. Where's the frame of her slowing down when she goes to pick up the Pokeball? It's going to happen. I need to make that. It's not... This isn't done yet. We're on that issue. We are on that issue. Yes. But currently, one issue at a time. The issue that I'm currently trying to solve is the walking animation. It's right here, but the starting frame of this animation is not on the same location as this walking animation. So it just looks like she kind of slides, and that's not what I want. Yeah, it's like that. That's not good. Let me see. Slow it down some. What do you mean? Slow what down? Do you mean the transition between walking to running? Like this? I'll give that a go. I love that it just decides to create extra keyframes. No reason. I don't know why it doesn't. Either speed that frame up or slow it down. I see. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, in that case, I think I want to speed it up. Put this. Dial it back. Wait, I know what I could do about this. Instead of trying to line up this, like this animation with this animation, I could just have her... no. What the fuck? No. Instead of her, like... Okay, so imagine this. She's just walking, right? She's, like, walking here. And then, she sees, like, and then she jumps, she, moves. It's like a jump. Does that make sense? There's no, like, good jumping pose. So, maybe I could fake one. She's kind of in the air like this. Yeah, like hopping into a run. Yeah, I could do that. Ooh, I know what I can do. Okay, so I'm gonna start by moving this a little down. Okay. So on this frame, I'm gonna edit it so her foot is a little flat. I'm gonna put the foot back up. So, okay. I'm gonna hop a little. Like here. So, I'm gonna let you cook. You got this. thought you peak jumping form. Yep. Yes. Okay, so let me see. Okay. If that's the case, then let's see. If I did this. Okay. What time is it? 4:19. Okay. I'm gonna go to toilet. Then once I'm done, we'll do some more cooking, then I'll be back. Okay. I'm back. Do I really want to... I'm having second thoughts. So... this is... Omega unfortunate. The movement in this is... Maybe it could work. But I don't feel like animating right now. I don't feel like doing that. I kind of just want to combine everything and be done with it. But... No, I shouldn't. I have 3 days. I have 3 days to work on this. So... Okay, so... I'm not gonna have any time to work on this on Saturday because I've got a whole day's worth of shit to do. And... on Sunday, I'll have a lot of time. So when is the exact day? 11:59. Excellent. I can hand this in at 11:59, so I'll have the whole day to work on Monday as well. Then I will be done. So... I probably do need to get as much as I can done on this. I have no guarantee that I'll be able to finish... Oh, no, wait. So, okay. I'm gonna plan this out right now. If I stop here, can I devote enough time on Saturday and Monday to finish this? So, Saturday, I can't work on this at all. Sunday, if I work on this from 1 to 4, same time as I have done today, I could get... a little bounce done onto a ledge. So the walking could do a little bounce off into a run. Then in that same 3 hours, I probably could do a little jump animation. No, like a little transition animation between the running and slowing down into the walk. Like, the walking to finding the Pokeball. If that can all be done in under 3 hours, I'm going to work on the background. If it takes over 3 hours, then I can devote Monday's time to do the background. But it's going to be really simple, so I don't think it's going to even take that much time. So... What time is it? 4:30. Okay, so if I make the little hop off the ledge into the run, and then the run transitions into the pickup, I could probably do that in under 3 hours. And then devote that time to... If there's time spare, I can use that to make a backdrop. Easy. Then I'm going to do that. In that case, I'm going to stop here. Yeah. Okay. We got some good work done. Well, I got some good work done. And I got some good conversations in. So, good time spent. If you didn't catch that, I'm not going to be doing anything on Saturday. It'll be a Sunday thing. I'm going to do this on Sunday. Okay, save this. With that being said, thank you, everyone, for watching today's stream. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.